Oh, a meow. It started with a meow. Hello. Happy... fuck, I don't even know what day it is. Is it Monday? Holiday gaming? Yep, let's go. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope the weekends are wrapping up nicely for everyone. If you're working today, I'm sorry. If you're not working today, awesome 3-day weekend, right? Woohoo. Unfortunately, back to the grind tomorrow for most of us. Let's see. What stuff do I have to say? Jeff, thank you so much for the resub. You did it 7 hours ago or 8 hours ago, so not during the stream, so it wasn't live, but thank you so much for that. Very much appreciated. What else? Ooh, I want to show off some fancy mounts. This past weekend on Saturday, I think it was. I know it was the other day. We did some mount runs. There were a couple of people that did it. There was, let's see, Darkness was there, Buckeye, and I believe Quicken was also there. And we did a mount run, and look at these beautiful freaking horses that we got. We ended up getting, everybody in the group got all 7 of them. I'm just gonna show them off here real quick. Literally every single one. Super exciting. Right, there's this one. And then we've got this one, which I think this one's the fire one is obviously, you know, a favorite. But then, I don't know, this one's pretty close to a favorite as well. And then we got this one. That one's pretty sweet looking as well. And this one. I think they all look fucking awesome. And then this one is probs, like, you know, another super big fave is this one. Which you can't see it here because I can't fly, but the fucking wings, oh my god. They are amazing as hell. So, I think this coming weekend we're trying to do another like group run thing where we're trying to do, let me look what the names of the dungeons are. I forgot what they are already. The Lanner birds. So it's a whole bunch of birds, but the idea is to get, I'll share the screen. Eventually to get this bird, which is, you know, hella awesome looking. So if anybody is interested in doing runs with that and you're on the, what is it, the Primal Data server or Leviathan world, definitely hit up the Discord and we'll be doing those runs. We haven't decided on a date and time yet. I just kind of threw the idea out there to do it. So that's where we're at. Other announcements. I had a fabulous weekend. I did not stream this weekend, obviously, because I told everybody that I'd be changing my schedule. And I would be, you know, not streaming on weekends anymore. Once in a while, yes, but not every weekend like I was. I was streaming every day, and there was a multitude of things happening IRL for me that it just all got to be way too much. So I did tone it down a little bit with the streaming, and I'm feeling pretty good today. So let's see, anything else? Nope, just follow me on, you know, Twitter, Discord, jump in there. That's about it. So we're moving along in the story. We've got like I don't know, like, what is that? An 1/8 left of the experience bar to get to 79 and then 80. So that's pretty exciting. We still have quite a bit of story stuff to get through before we're like, you know, done with whatchamacallit, Shadowbringers, and then we have all the expansion stuff to get through. So we have a little bit to get through there yet. I think our quests, we're currently at like, what, 75? Yep, 75 quests. So once we start hitting 80, then we'll know we're getting to the tail end of that, of Shadowbringers. And then moving towards the expansion stuff. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We have to start making decisions. Yep, the 80 grind. We have to start deciding like what class am I gonna play next, or am I gonna play another class, or what am I gonna do? So I've been toying around with some ideas because it's one thing to watch the playthrough of the story, because that's what we've been doing, is we've been disregarding everything other than story. Healing, you want to watch me heal? For the love of God. That's gonna be brutal as fuck, leveling up a healer. Oh my God. I pity anybody in the groups. It's gonna be rough. Rough. I'm gonna need somebody that's like level 1 or whatever level to run and do the quest with me so they can kill the mobs and I'll just heal through it. I think that's the only way it's gonna get done. Because I definitely make it rough and tough. I definitely do not want to jump into a dungeon as my first thing. By the way, guys, first time healing, good luck, bitches. You know, like, I don't know. I've never played a healer. Ever. Like, the closest I ever got to playing a healer is me having Physic, which heals for a amazing 750-ish when I'm dying. So that's the closest that I've played to healer. So... oh, goodness. How about this? I'll tank when you heal. I'll heal when you tank. We could do it. Just please do not get mad. Y'all are on your own. That's pretty much me as a healer, probably. I'm willing to try it, but please be patient with me if that's what we're gonna do, because for real, I don't know if anybody has picked up on this. You probably did if you talked to me outside of stream, but I'm a big time overthinker. I will overthink the shit out of everything. It's just the way I am. I try not to. Take care, fuckers. Yep, also fire. Yep. I try not to, but I can't help it. Like there's without getting into like, you know, nitty gritty triggery type stuff. Something happened in my life that made me be that way, and I am that way. And I try not to. I try to take a step back. I try not to react initially. Sometimes I can't help it as hard as I try, but it is what it is. I'm working on it, but sometimes I can't help it. So one of the things that I'm afraid of with healing is that everybody's going to be mad at me in the group, and everybody's going to be upset, but everybody's going to try and be nice and not hurt my feelings, even though I'm sucking massive ass. So, and I'm very hard on myself when I don't do something well. Even like with the gameplay and stuff like that. Like if I die, I don't really say it on the stream because it's happened a couple of times. But when I die, I get so embarrassed. And so I wouldn't say sad, but embarrassed, and I feel like I'm letting everybody in the group down because here I am dead. Like I should be helping kill something and I'm dead. So, and my biggest fear with the whole healing thing, I'm not so much afraid of tanking because I have tanked in other games before, and I did like tanking. And I also liked that as the tank, I got to control the speed of the dungeon. You know what I mean? Like if I felt like my healer was good and I could pull the whole damn thing, that's what I did. But if I felt, you know what I mean? Like I got to control the tone and the speed. How'd you feel? It's okay, Fire, you do you, then just group up with free company players, relatable. How you feel about healing, that's how I feel about tanking, even though I'm leveling a gunbreaker. Oh, you wait until raiding because we will all die in glorious combat as long as I'm not eating Ramu's ass. Which one's Ramu? Is that the one with the beard? Quicken was all up in his ass. Like way in there. In there. It was great. I don't know about the rest of you all, but I had a fantastic time running through those dungeons, unsynced and you know, like over and over again. I usually do not enjoy doing something like that. I just do it because I have to or because I want to. And I had a blast. I had a lot of fun. So, but yeah, it was a blast. It was so much fun. So hopefully we can do it again sometime soon and get all the Lanner birds so we could get those that golden phoenix that's not a phoenix bird thing that I showed earlier. So hopefully. All right, let's jump into the game. It's been days. I don't remember what we did. There was some dungeon that we did. We'll do Heaven's Ward this week if y'all want. That's a good plan. That's the like Containment Bay, right? Minstrel's Ballad, Thok is Thok. I read that originally as Thick is Thick. The Limitless Blue, that's all Heaven's Ward. I gotta start unlocking shit because I was like really good about unlocking everything and then like off stream, but then like I started losing my steam. Yeah, Thick is Thick, I'm down. Note, Quicken likes thick. No wonder you were all up in Ramu's shit. Okay, onward with Final Fantasy. You are returned and unharmed, I see. Yeah, I had a weekend break, girl. Indeed, I am pleased to report that the Light Warden is no more, thanks in large part to you. I'd like to deny those accusations. I mean, I was there. Darkness was there. Buckeye was there. We saw it with our own eyes. That the death of a single Sin Eater would make such a difference. As our numbers waned, so too did our hope that the ruins we have devoted our lives to guarding would ever find purpose. You are all using weird goggles? I will happily accept the accusations of me rescuing people off of cliffs. No, what you were doing was not rescuing people. That, my friend, was root. Not even rude, root. But it was quite hilarious. So for those of you that weren't there, Buckeye was doing, I don't even know what the hell the skill is called, but he was standing on the edge and then he would like pull the person over to the edge and the edge would disappear and then you'd fall to your death. It was good times. It was really good times. I had no idea what happened the first time it happened and I'm like, why am I dead? It was good times. The skill is literally called rescue. You were definitely not rescuing us. But truth be told, I would have died another way, so you spared me the embarrassment of a legitimate death. So that was good. Good times, good times. Rescued me from pressing buttons, yep. Rescued me from embarrassing myself and dying on unsynced content. So, oh, it was a good time. Lots of laughs abound. Oh, goodness. Yet here you are, the allies for whom we have waited these many centuries. And with your arrival came the chance to pass on our legacy, the ancient wisdom of the Empire. That alone would have been reward enough. Never did we imagine it would serve to banish the light that pervaded these woods. On behalf of the V's, our forebears, and the late Emperor of Ronka, you have our deepest thanks. Interesting. It is we who should be thanking you. Our journey through the Kitana Revel proved most enlightening. To be privy to such knowledge is an honor, one for which we never hoped. Please, you need not be so humble. We but do our duty as decreed by the late Emperor. Would that he were still with us to express his gratitude in person. But sister, does this not mean our duty is fulfilled? To our allies, perhaps, but the ruins cannot be left unguarded. So long as we live in these woods, the secrets of Ronka must not fall into the wrong hands. You thought your sentence was over, B. Is Runar still here? No, we escorted him back to Slitherbow shortly after you set out. If you would return to the Knights Blessed, we will not keep you any longer. I suspect they would be glad of your company. Thancred all brooding. Thank you, Elmet. I look forward to a day when we might share a more leisurely visit to the ruins of Ronka. We will await your return then. Awkward waves as we go about our business. Oh, by the way, I got a new book. Hold on, let's see if I remember how to do this. There it is. Look at that. That's my new glamour for my book. Isn't that sweet? I like the little... So I have a thing for like cutesy stuff like butterflies and flowers, but I'm like, damn, I'm fire. I am fire. And I found this when I was like looking at different things to glamour on the market board, and I yanked it right away. And so that's my new transmog for my book. Still looking for an outfit that I love and adore, but I have not found it yet. Just wait till you get your relic weapon. What's the relic weapon look like? Pray tell. Feeling the glam? Yep, I love it. I love it. I already got my chocobo set. I just need to change his colors, which I think what I'm going to do, because I put a lot of thought into this. I think what I'm going to do for the chocobo is I'm going to make him black. Just because, like, so his whole barding, excuse me for 1 second. Oh God, that sneeze has been like molesting my nose all day. It's finally out. I finally sneezed. Thank you, Jesus. But anyway, like I was saying, so here's what his barding looks like, right? Or her. It's barding. So I was thinking that the black would be good for, I said the sneeze was molesting me all day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I perked you up with the word molest, apparently. But, yes, the sneeze. It was like literally all day dancing around in there. Anyway, so never thought I'd be adding that term to my permitted terms. But anyway, so I was thinking I was gonna get my chocobo to be completely black because it's like the ash or embery type look. I was also thinking maybe a dark red because, like, you know, kind of when you're looking at a fire, like the embers are all, you know, black or a deep red, and then it goes out to like red and then, you know, orange and yellow, just like his barding goes. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna make him be like just totally black. Yeah, I think it would look pretty sick, right? Oops, I didn't mean to take a screenshot. Oh well, that's okay. But then I just have to find like some sort of outfit that's like orangey, fiery, something along those lines. And I haven't really seen anything yet that I have. I'm fucking lost. Okay, I got it. I know where I gotta go now. Okay, good, got it. I haven't really seen any outfits yet that are kind of, you know, like, what's the word I'm looking for? That are tickling my fancy, so to speak. I've seen a couple different pieces that look really neat, but nothing really that I could piece together with something else, if that makes sense. You know the regular chocoholic you have? You can color it. Stupid. I meant chocobo. Oh, got you. I was like, chocoholic. Yeah, I know I can color it. Yep. Through the stables. Yep. That was honestly the sole reason that I got an apartment, was so I would have access to the stables so I could start changing his color. So, but I have to look up what I have to do because I know I have to feed him something. And depending on what color I'm looking for, oh shit, gotta go more south. Thought I could cut through. There's a website for it. Yep. And I think it's 6 days worth of feeding that you have to do. Every day you have to feed them one time, at least. And depending on what color, there's different patterns of the different foods you have to give them at specific times or some shit like that. Yeah. But I think I'm going to start working on that today. Like after the stream, I'm going to stable them and start it. So I just have to make a decision. Do I want them dark red, like a burgundy maroon red, or do I want them all black? So honestly, I'm probably going to go all black because I feel like black goes with everything. So like if I change my mind and don't want to have like this fiery look that I have now, like he'll probably match whatever else I choose to throw on him. So I do also have the angelic barding for him, but I haven't really been, I mean, obviously I haven't really been using it. So we'll see. Plenty of time to make those decisions. Oh shit, I was attuned and I ran here for no reason. That's embarrassing. That's all right. We unlocked some of the map.
Ah, you are returned, and none the worse for wear, I see.
You needn't worry about us. What became of the Umoran soldiers, more importantly?
Oh, that's right. They were attacking.
They turned tail and fled at the sight of the night sky.
As they should, the bitches.
Children of the everlasting dark have also retreated back to Woven Oath. Try as they might, they could not deny the truth of their own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The sunless sea of heaven, full of love and grace, where none need know pain or suffering. In that moment, when the sky's light began to wane, I knew our prayers had been answered. That we were doomed to face oblivion at life's end no longer.
Jeez.
When first we met, I harbored certain suspicions about you. Now I see that I was right.
What kind of suspicions?
You are the bringers of shadow, the warriors of darkness, the saviors for whom we have prayed for so long.
Oh, I'm happy to help. Happy to help.
I suppose you're not entirely wrong. But we are not worthy of your reverence, nor have we any desire to be worshipped. If you would pray, pray for your children, that they may one day know a better world.
Girl, speak for yourself. I would like worship in the form of a bard song. Just one. Just one.
I will do as you say. But please, let us at least hold a feast to celebrate your victory. You deserve that much.
I'm sorry, Runar, but there is still much to be done and scant time in which to do it. We must go. All of us. For we share the same path and the same fate.
Don't get all teary-eyed, Runar. I have the same outfit, by the way. As him. I wear it better, I promise.
So be it. I ask only that you hold us in your hearts, as we would hold you in ours. Now, and ever after. By the boundless dark. This I swear.
Aww. You make it sound like you're never gonna see us again. You will, you will. I promise. It's such a feel good that we, you know, we brought the darkness to yet another area of a city or zone, whatever you want to call it. And we're slowly fixing this world. Slowly. Although it pains me to leave, it is time I returned with you and the others to the Crystarium. But before we go, might I speak with you in private? I will await you in my chambers. I've heard that line before. I'll await you in my chambers. What up, girl? Thank you for coming. I thought to keep my suspicions to myself, but after witnessing your victory at Raktika Falls, I fear they proved true, so I must share them with you. Oh, she's gonna tell me about how I'm, like, slowly dying or something? Your soulless chamber, huh? Yup. It's full of books, though. I don't see, like, anywhere where she would, you know, sleep. Yeah, sleep. From the first when we met at Fort Gone, your ether has appeared tainted, diffused with an overabundance of light not unlike the Sin Eaters. When you defeated the Light Warden, I fear the light which poured forth from it was not negated by Heidelin's blessing. Rather, it was absorbed into your being. Urianger also suspects as much, though he is unwilling to share his thoughts on the matter. One thing is certain. With every warden you defeat, the danger to you grows greater. Greater perhaps than we can imagine. If you begin to feel anything strange, anything at all, pray, inform me at once. You should hurry before the others begin to worry. Once I've sorted my things here, I will join you. Way to drop that bomb and be like, okay, so, yeah, like, you know, if you start feeling weird, like, let me know right away. But you should go ahead and get going. I'm sure everybody's worrying about you. Girl, you just dropped a massive bomb on my face. Like, what are you doing? Can't even give me a hug or nothing. Like, even my doctors, when they drop a bomb on me, like, somebody gives me a hug. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Not like, okay, run along now. Jesus. Good God. Cue sad music. We took one last patrol of the perimeter. All things considered, Slitherbow remains relatively unscathed. Thanks to the antidote, all those who were poisoned will make a full recovery. And with the night sky returned, their prayers have at last been answered. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Shall we be off then? Art thou certain this is best? This is the Master Matoya music for Final Fantasy 1. Is it really? I like it. It's just, there's been so many sad things that happen when it's playing that it makes it uber sad. I'll not deny there is a part of me that wishes I could stay. For 2 years, I have lived with the Blessed, learned their culture, even going so far as to adopt Master Matoya's name as my own. But I pray I did honor it. Or honor to it. Now is not the time for doubt or hesitation. Come, we must return to the Crystarium. Alright, we're definitely not gonna hoof it. That's the one thing that I really want to do and I'm excited for is probably off stream, but I want to hunt through and get all of the orchestra. Is that what it's called? Hold on. I don't have any good ones. I have just the faded copies and stuff. Yeah, you see all that shit that I have from our dungeon runs? Like, all of it. It's still here. Because I'm capped out on seals and I can't turn them in. But when I get all the orchestrion rolls or whatever, damn, that's a lot. Yeah, that's not. There was quite a bit more, and I'm sure there is a ton here in my. Oh yeah, like, yeah, it's like I did clear some of it out though, but not all of it. Yeah, I had quite a bit. But I do want to get all the orchestrion rolls, so I could have. I literally want all the music. I always pick something weird in every game and want to collect it all. Like, I don't know, like in whatchamacallit, in World of Warcraft, I wanted like all these little so I collected like mounts, I collected pets, but I also did like all of the achievements. Like I have something like, I don't know, 18 or 22,000, something like that, achievement points. Like it's a ridiculous amount of achievement points. And I have to pick something here, and I think orchestrion, however the fuck you pronounce it, the music, I think that's gonna be my thing that I'm gonna collect. So, and the achievements, of course. I'm definitely gonna go achievement hunting. I love getting achievements. I don't know why, I just do. All things considered, it is hardly surprising that Alphino and Alice have yet to arrive. But where's the Exarch? My friends, 'tis good to see you all again. Oh, shocker, here comes Alphino right on time. Where's Alice? Alphino, it has been too long. I assume your presence here means you've brought word of the warden hiding in Raktika? We killed him. Found and slain, you say? I should have known. Yulmore has but recently dispatched soldiers to all corners of Norvrant to defend them. I am glad to see their efforts were wasted on the Great Wood. Speaking of Yulmore, what came of your meeting with the Vothri? About that, it proved to be... Ugh. Exarch, you mustn't push yourself. Your time away from the tower has clearly taken its toll. No doubt you are all tired as well, having traveled so far. Why don't we all take a much-needed rest before we discuss our findings? I thought to propose the very same. After your clash with the warden, you deserve a chance to recuperate. It's settled then. We reconvene after everyone has had time to settle in. I guess I'm gonna have a cutscene with what's his name? God, what the hell is his name? You know, the Warrior of Darkness? The Pendants. Ardbert, whatever, something like that. Welcome back! Returned from a lengthy excursion, I take it. Well, your room has been made ready. If you'd care to retire. Sure! Sweet sound and pleasant dreams. Jesus, thank you. I wish I had sweet sound and pleasant dreams. Damn, I sleep lately? Mm-mm. Look at me checking myself out.
So there's a light sealed inside you, is there? You wouldn't know it from the outside. You look the same as you ever did to me.
I must stay the course for the others, and what if that changes? What if it overwhelms me? Then I suppose there's naught to do but rest. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? I'm leaning to I must stay the course. 2? Darkness, you want 2? Okay, let's do it.
I'm damned if I know. It's not as if I can lift a finger to help myself, much less you.
Thank you so much. You're so supportive, Ardbert. So supportive. That was great.
Have faith in your friends, look out for them, and hope that they look out for you. What more can you do?
That was the worst pep talk ever. Fucker.
Think he was telling the truth? Emmett, I mean. All that rot about Hydaelyn being no different from any other primal. If so, what would that make her blessing? Are we just slaves to her will? Let's pay him no mind. Lies the Ascian stock in trade.
They sure are.
Villains, heroes, all a matter of perspective, they'd have you believe.
One man's fond memory, another's waking nightmare. Me, I'm no saint or savior. Just another sinner. And I know damn well I'm in no position to judge. When I saw the people of Slitherbow look up at the sky and celebrate the return of the dark, it felt good. It was moments like that that I cherished. Much more than the thrill of adventure. The quiet after the storm. I always took comfort in that.
I wonder if we're ever going to be able to, like, break him out of this, like, limbo state he's in. Meanwhile, in Garlemald... Who dis? Oh, is that Estinian right there?
What did the scouts have to report?
Yep.
Several skirmishes, but nothing of consequence. The fighting seems to have taken its toll on both sides.
A stalemate, then. The Alliance has done well to hold the line for so long. But then they did have Ishgardian reinforcements.
Nevertheless, neither side has any appetite for a prolonged engagement. 'Tis but the calm before the storm. And should the Empire choose to bring their full might to bear...
To say nothing of Black Rose. All the more reason to hasten our search. How close are your people to identifying our next target?
Close enough. Though I have received some troubling intelligence.
So I really love Estinian. Like, he's one of my favorites right now. The only thing that I don't like, though, is just that, not so much that he's, like, working on his own and stuff like that, but he's just, like, we have said before that we wonder where he is and we wonder what's going on, and he just, like, doesn't check in with anybody. You know what I mean? Esty is that dude. I may be biased to Heaven's Ward.
One of our generals posted to the Alamegan front recently disappeared without trace from the battlefield at Gimlet Dark.
But just let a bitch know you're all right. You know what I mean?
Odd. Dead seems unlikely. Fled less so. I wonder where he'll turn up.
Estinian is a badass.
Were I a betting man, I would say here, in the capital. Not that any deserter who valued his life would contemplate returning, but a corpse might, given the right encouragement.
In the manner of his royal remains, you mean?
Elidibus plainly has no need of a new host, so the question becomes who? It may be that another player has joined the game. Something to consider at any rate. But come, there's work to be done.
Of course somebody's eavesdropping. You can't have a conversation in this game without somebody overhearing what you're saying.
Bloodless games make for poor sport. Mayhap if father... Nay. I am a stranger to him in this body. Besides, there is but one hand that can make me whole again. My enemy. My friend. I know not what entertainment occupies you, but if you will not clear the way for me, then I shall seize the reins of fate once more.
Ooh. I can't wait to see who that is. Damn. I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh at what? Cause you know who it is and I don't. What shittery is going on? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm grabbing a snack because, like, first of all, my appetite has been fucked this whole week. Like, last week, today, and I just, when I get hungry, I'm just gonna eat something just because, like, I can't even fucking eat a meal right now. The voice should give it away. I was thinking that it was maybe, what's his face? I don't know. I'm terrible with remembering shit. So I was thinking that maybe it was, what's his name? I don't know. I have several theories in the 30 seconds. Maybe La Habrea. Maybe it's, what's his face? Because we haven't seen what's his name in a while. Jesus, I can't remember his fucking name. The dude with the long ass hair, super creepy, cut his own head off, died, and then everybody was like, "Wait, he's alive!" And he was alive, but it's an acid in his body or some shit. What the hell's his name? Super long, flowy hair. I was thinking it might be him. I don't know. I suspected that you might be awake. I could scarce imagine you sleeping through such a commotion. An entire host of sin eaters appears to be advancing upon the Crystarium. Emergency measures are being taken as we speak. Oh, shitballs! Hold on a second. I'm getting my life together back here. Okay. Rest assured, however, that we are safe so long as we remain under the Crystal Tower's aegis. You may return to your quarters if you wish. You want me to go lay down when there's sin eaters on the way? I thought you might feel that way, and I cannot say that your assistance would be anything less than welcome. I must remain here to disseminate information to the other residents, but you are under no such obligation, and thus free to aid any of the townsfolk who may be in distress. The Excedra tends to become a point of congregation in times of need, crowded with those seeking solace and companionship. You would have my personal gratitude if you would offer succor to those there. Succor, whatever. Whatever the word is. The docile gate. Man, I'm not really in a position to be comforting people right now. Like, my headspace is just not there. But I'll do it. We'll do it. I shall try my best. Few townsfolk are about, and you spy none who appear to be in distress. Fire! Hey, girl. I've only just returned from Arang, yet I find the Crystarium moments from being beset by sin eaters. Where are they coming from? This shouldn't be possible. We restored the darkness. Well, shit, girl, I'm just as clueless as you are. Well, this is a fortunate coincidence. Tell me you have some idea why this is happening. I may, but for the moment, we will need to postpone such discussions in favor of action. Wow, for once, we're not going to talk it through. The Crystal Exarch is preparing to deploy a barrier around the Crystarium as we speak. Ensuring that he is able to do so should be our first concern. There are a number of instruments placed about the Crystarium that function as anchors for the barrier. I'm on my way to activate them now. In which case, 3 pairs of hands would be better than 1. Very well. I'll take the ones to the south. I shall deal with the northern apparatus then. Will you handle the western two? They're ensconced on platforms extending from the upper level of the Aetheryte Plaza. I have no idea what you mean by that. They're on the top floor. I got that. But that's about all I got from that. We're gonna get to watch me struggle bus to find these. Let's just do that. We'll just Temenos Rookery. Perhaps that is on the second floor, I hope. Because I remember the other day when I was trying to find, like, son of a bitch, it's not. Is it? No. Damn. I couldn't find it. So we're gonna struggle bus. Excellent. Stairs. I do not know if these will get me where I want to go, though. It looks like they might. Excellent. Okay, okay. There's one way over here. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. And I'm assuming that's the other one. Okay, okay, we got this. A long-ass run, though. Despite having very little idea as how it functions, it appears that you have activated the device successfully. I have no idea how it works. I just went and did the thing. You know, the thing. I think sprint does not last nearly long enough. I think it should last as long as it takes for half of it to come back up. So like right now I should run out of sprint. I think that would be ideal. Would be cool if the duration could be leveled up the more you sprint, kind of thing. Or if just like as your level increases, the sprint increases too. That'd be neat. Like, I mean, I would take it like a second per level or like a half a second per level.
Senator sighted! They're coming!
They should be hitting the barrier, right? Excellent. Fuck you guys.
Excellent. The barrier is holding.
That's good news for the Crystarian, but what of the rest of Lakeland?
Lyna and the City Guard have taken to the field. Thancred and the others have already joined them. Let us do the same.
So did they like not see this coming and like that's why they didn't like have everybody come to the city? Is that what happened? Because it's a little unclear. We ought to join the vanguard as soon as possible. If the number of eaters we just saw is any indication, we'll be facing a formidable host. Let's do it. What the hell is this bear? What? What's the bear? Oh my god, they're like all different kinds of creatures. I thought they were all going to be like the angel-looking things. What lovely weather. Just what we needed. It seems the battle has already begun in earnest. Make haste! Yes, let's stop chatting and let's go pew pew. Crystarian forces are engaging the Sin Eaters at various locations across Lakeland. Assist them in defeating the Eaters before they are decimated. Alright.
Let's give it our all.
Yes, let's give it our all. I should probably bring this guy out. Okay, I see Alice running over there to the scorpions. Okay. I still want to fuck it up, you know? Good lord, there's so many of them. Alright, Alice, where we're off to next. Looks like the bear. I don't need the map. Ignoring the bear and going after the flying ones? Oh, definitely. Definitely. When you went through the last dungeon, was Emmett Silk with you? He was not there. He came after and pulled what's her face, Y'shtola, out of the you know, the thing, because she did her special magic trick where she, like, first of all, the dumbass jumped to grab the antidote and, like, was gonna die, and then she did her little, you know, like, floaty magic thing where she went into the ether or whatever it was, the life stream, and he came and pulled her out of that. And then he told us some shit about Heidelin, whatever her name is. That she's like a primal and blah blah blah. Basically, like, making us doubt Heidelin. And he explained the murals, he sure did. And, like, why the Ascians are doing what they're doing. Yep. Excuse me. Forgiven conceit. I love how Alice is in charge. He's telling us who to fight. Did he explain Zodiark as well? I think he did, but I'm gonna be honest, I do not remember. He definitely talked about Zodiark, because for a minute I remember being a wise ass and being like, are you gonna tell me that you're Zodiark right now? And I don't think he did. He said, I think he said that it was like Heidelin and Zodiark were like, I don't remember. There was something about the two of them, and then, you know, I don't remember the rest. But it will not spoil if you would like to remind me of what I've forgotten. I should watch those cutscenes again since I don't remember. What am I doing? Oh, I'm fighting these guys. Okay, got it. Got it, got it. Holy balls. Holy balls. Help me. Help me, guys.
It was nothing.
Jesus, that was a lot. Let's make for the imperative, shall we? No, I'll explain some more soon and not spoil. Okay. Ooh, I'm supposed to get something cool at 80. Something with this dragon. Somebody said, I can't remember who said it. I think it was Buckeye and Quicken. Probably both of you said something cool about the dragon at 80. I don't know what. All the locals have taken shelter. Nevertheless, we can't allow these eaters to gain any ground with me. Wow, I didn't even get to cast on that one, I don't think. Don't look at me, I have an 80 summoner. Somebody said it was something cool. I just don't remember who. I think, well then if it wasn't you, then it was Quicken. I'll follow the eater, you press on the imperative. Okay, Thancred's going his way, we're going our way. We must hurry. They're too organized, they cannot merely be acting on instinct. They do look quite organized. It is as we feared. But our task is as it ever was. Turn the tide. Alright, who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Alright, dead. Oh, look at Urianje healing. Yes, dude, yes. I'm gonna stand next to Urianje. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're all right. Cowardice and conceit. And a folly. What's the fuck's a folly? Holy balls. So much is happening. my goodness. Alright, I just need to relax. I don't need to panic. I'm totally fine. Everything is fine, right? Alright, we've got one left. Forgiven hypocrisy. Ma'am, I don't like this. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Forgiven Venery? With shitballs. Doesn't make me panic more than seeing something like that happen. Literally every time. That just... Get her, dragon, get her! For the love of all things holy, what the fuck? I think I gotta go after the ads, right? Like there's gotta be too many of them. And I don't want it to overwhelm.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Let's give them a show. We have
For the love... Oh. Everything died. Okay. We did it! First shot! Usually I fuck these up once or twice. Look at her growing up to be all kinds of a badass.
There are so many.
Yes, Winfilia!
Lyna, hold on.
God, is she gonna turn?
They turned on me.
Oh, those were her people. Yeah, I got yeeted every once in a while. Tancred?
This one is mine.
Oh shit. Shit. Like, isn't that energy like gonna be absorbed by him?
We need only hold out a little while longer. Reinforcements are coming, remember? The captain said so. We're going to be all right.
Oh shit.
Run! Run, damn you! The Warrior of Darkness has returned. The Bloody Knight has returned. So stay with me, eh? You can't go dying now. God damn it! Please let this work. Please let this work.
Damn. Oh damn.
No. Stay back. Stay back.
You're not even gonna try to run? Like, you're just...
Help! Why did you spare me? Why? What have I done to deserve this mercy?
Forward! Forward! If you can still hold a sword, follow me! Wounded to the rear! Weapons at the ready! Let's make this count!
Fight and struggle. Seek salvation by your own hands. Though the losses be grave, endure them. Though the victories be hollow, claim them.
That has to suck. Like, literally, like, knowing what's going on and not being able to help. And, like, that was his thing. Like, he was me just here. It seems we've driven them back, for the time being at least. The wounded have been collected and are undergoing treatment now. Once they're ready to be moved, we'll have them carried back to the Crystarium. The dead as well, of course. Those whose bodies remain, anyway. Jesus. The others are helping to treat the wounded. I'm planning to assist in moving them, but even so, we simply don't have enough hands. I'm sure you're fit to fall over after what we've been through. Gods know I am. But if you could see to a few of the patients, it would be an enormous help. Captain Lyna is about somewhere, so you might also consider asking her if there are any other outstanding areas of need. We'll talk later. All right. The Dying Guard. Jesus Christ. Don't die on me. I wheeze. With tear-filled eyes, the prone man gazes up at you. His fingers twitch as if to reach for you, but he lacks the strength to raise his hand. For the love of God. That's so fucking sad. Allow me to help. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Like, for the love of God. Anguished guard. Maybe this one? Maybe this one we can help? Thank you, but it's too late. One of them, it got me. If I turn, please kill me, I beg you. Can I help anyone? Anyone? I would just like to help one. Trembling? Okay, trembling is good. Trembling is alright. Okay, you're alive. You are alive. And I can help you. Don't touch me! I killed her. Oh God, I killed her. She was one of them. I know, but I can't help anybody. Everyone is fucked. Even Lyna's sitting down. She never sits down. She's always yelling at me.
Oh, I did not see you there. Is there something you need?
No, I'm fine. How are you feeling? Shouldn't you be resting? What would the guard do without their captain? No, I'm fine. How are you feeling?
Injuries are part and parcel of battle. While there's breath in my lungs, I shall see my duties done.
What? Yeah, she's always yelling at me, though.
And you're not of the same mind? You fought well today. Saved a great many lives. Thank you. Unfortunately, this war is far from over. We must replenish our ranks and shore up our defenses before they attack again. Now, if you will excuse me.
She sounds like she's on the brink of tears. I can only imagine why. Son of a bitch.
I am fine.
You don't look fine, girl.
Completely and utterly fine. Better than fine. Hale and hearty and still alive to mourn those who are not. Who I failed to protect when they needed me most. We've come so far, so goddamn far. I could have sworn the end was in sight, and now... Now they will never see it.
I can't even crack jokes. And here comes this jackass.
The tragedy that has befallen you is of your own making. Divine retribution for your defiance. The heavens have bequeathed to you a benevolent savior, me. I offer you freedom from pain and suffering. A paradise where man and sin-eater might live in peace and harmony.
I'm not crying, you're crying. I am.
Our winged brothers and
A
sisters
smidge.
regard me and mine as kin, alike to them in beauty and purity. But you not only reject my prophet hand, but raise your own against my sin-eaters. But it's only right that they respond in kind.
Jesus, dude.
Let this be a lesson to all those who would walk the path of sin. The wicked shall not inherit this world!
It's gonna make some of these people literally just lost some of their friends, their allies, or their husbands, their wives, whatever, their kids, their parents. Him coming through and saying shit like that is gonna turn a whole bunch of these motherfuckers to go over to his thing. Like, literally the worst timing. And I hit 79. Fucking awesome. It's one level to go. Like, the timing of that was, on his part, brilliant. Valthry's ship is already gone. How flattering that he came all this way just to give his little speech. I apologize now for my earlier outburst. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Rest assured that I have no intention of allowing any of my wounds to affect the performance of my duties. Especially not now. Only need 37.5 million XP. And we got it. We got it. If I may, could I ask that you seek out Tancred and Minfilia for me? They endangered themselves on my behalf, and I would feel better knowing that they are well looked after. Only, yep, only. Tancred, in particular, sustained quite an injury from that Sin Eater. I would not be surprised if he were in Spagarix. Still, please give them my thanks. Tancred is in danger? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? For real, where am I going? Where the fuck is Tancred at? Oh, Crystarium, Crystarium, Crystarium. Excellent. Fanny boy. My Fanny boy. If he dies, I riot. I can't with another death in this game. I'm sure there's another one coming. Like another, like, important person coming. Tancred, you alright? You're here for me? I'm sorry to put you to the trouble. I'm fine, really. The Eater landed an unfortunately solid blow, but the healers here have done wonders. I'm more worried about Minfilia. She's not taken it well. Could I ask you speak with her? My attempts to reach out seem to have had the opposite effect. She's gone off to the Hortorium, ostensibly to fetch herbs for Chesamile, but just talk to her, will you? Sure. You gave me absolutely nothing to go on, but sure, I'll go talk to her. I think the Crystalline Mean is where I want to go. The Crystalline Mean. This is bullshit. No. I want to go there. The Cabinet of... Wait, do I want to fucking go there? Can I hate this city so much. How do I get down? Okay, in there. Okay. No, that's just where I was. Fuck. Hi, so you're close to 80? Which city is this? This is the Crystarium. I can jump down. Fucking Jesus balls. And yes, almost 80. I am currently 79. Have to go down more? Ooh, that was a 1 hit point death. Like 1 hit point fall. Hey, girl! Appears to be lost in thought. Perhaps a gentle poke will get her attention. You want me to poke her? Poke. Eep! Oh, Fire. What are you doing here? I don't know. Tancred sent me. It's my fault, you know. I jumped at the chance to help Lyna, but I was careless, and now it's my fault. You can make up for it by being there for him, then you'll be wanting to get those herbs for the healers. We're gonna be getting the herbs anyway, so... What have I done? I promised I'd be right back, and yet here I am. I know that I need to be better. I'm only allowed to be a part of this because I'm Minfilia, and I need to be more like her. All I do is make mistakes, put others in danger. But you're right. I can still help. If only by seeing these herbs safely to Chesamile. There are only 2 left on the list, but I'll need to ask about this one. I've looked high and low and I can't seem to find it anywhere. Would you mind collecting the other? I would hate to delay any longer than I already have. You're looking for something with soft leaves that's very fragrant in an unmistakably medicinal way, I was told. We only need 2 sprigs or so. Once you've gotten them, you can bring them directly to Chesamile. Whoever gets there first can explain that the other will be back shortly. Thank you. I appreciate the help. It didn't didn't really give me a choice. Like, it wasn't like, could you do it? It was just, this is what you're looking for. This plant has rigid leaves and smells of fruit. Unlikely to be the herb you're looking for. Remember, it's supposed to be medicinally. No scent whatsoever. Okay, okay. I see no plants over there. I see a plant here. Are you the plant I look for? Soft leaves and smells strongly medicinal. Beautiful. Are you, perchance, the plant I'm looking for? Soft leaves and strongly medicinal. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so I want to go... Where the fuck do I want to go now? The Docile Gate, I guess. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I'm getting there. Oh my goodness, I hate this city. Okay, there's an etherite. Okay. I hate this city so fucking much. The Docile Gate. Okay. Just when you finally get the hang of a city, they freaking take you to another one and you have to learn it. And I have not learned this one yet. Menphilia told me you'd be bringing the rest. Here you go, 2 sprigs of elven dill. Enjoy the dill. Marvelous! With this, I can replenish our store of medicines. We're struggling to keep up with the number of wounded that are being brought in. I wasn't on the field, but it doesn't matter. The patients' faces make plain that it was a horrible battle. And we're still fighting it, I suppose, though with bitter medicine rather than sharp steel. But we'll win, I promise you that. Girl, you better! It seems that I owe you an apology for dragging you to yet another battlefield when you've just come off the front lines. In both cases, I'm sure your efforts saved more than a few. With Spagarix in good working order, the Crystarium's people will be well cared for. More lie ahead, of course, battles only you can fight. Not that we intend to let you do it alone, but that's a matter to discuss with the Exarch. You know the Exarch? Who dis? We do. Was there something you needed? I need you to tell him something for me. My dearest friend, you see? He was there on the battlefield with me, but only the one of us is here to speak it. Death Star with stickers. At the end, before the wound killed him, I heard his dying words. I never knew that our world was this beautiful, he told me. I'm so glad that I got to see the night sky. Yep, some of the stickers are 0 bits. Depending on, some of them are like, if you're subbed, some of them are 0 bits. And there's some of them that are just 0 bits altogether. Doesn't matter if you're subbed or not. I don't know how the Exarch feels about what happened out there. I don't know if what Vothri said is true, if our losses were our just deserts, and we doom ourselves to worse by continuing to fight this fight. But I believe in the Warrior of Darkness, in the Crystal Exarch. I don't think what they've done is wrong, and I don't think we're wrong to fight with them either. But my friend, he smiled in the end, just as he smiled when he raised his glass to celebrate the return of the night. That's how I want to remember him. So I want to tell the Exarch, don't give up. Don't give in. Please. Well, tell him. You have my word. I shall take the quest reward for doing literally nothing. Just listening to people talk. If you're ready.
OMG!
Why not?
Yes!
Oh, thank you, Quicken, for the bits. If you're ready, why not go on ahead to the Ocular? You can reach the Exarch. You can keep the Exarch company while I fetch Elfino. Don't worry, I mean to borrow the swiftest Amaro I can find, so we shouldn't keep you long. Be sure to pass on that message, eh? Yeah, it was perfect timing. Like literally right in a quiet spot. I got Mia really good with one the other day. I don't know if she's in here. Is she in here? She's not in here. Jibs is in here though. She was playing what was she playing? Phasmo? I think it was Phaz. I don't know what the full name is. Phasmophobia or something like that. And it was one of those seeds where, or she was doing something in the game where she had to like lean in real close and was like really listening and paying attention. And I did one of the jump scare ones. Oh my God, I got her so good. I felt so bad, but it was so damn funny. Like it was super quiet. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I think I clipped it if I'm not mistaken. Welcome, my friend. Tales of your heroism on the battlefield precede you. Though I confess I found them more gladdening than surprising. I hear no few of our people have you to thank for plucking them from the jaws of death. Would that they had not needed saving to begin with, but the responsibility for that lies with me. I mean, I think Vothri's pretty responsible, not just you. One of our soldiers said that. Thank you. Rest assured that I fully intend to continue our work. I will not shrink from what must be done, now least of all. Though I mourn the lost, I will not lose myself to grief, and even should regret be my constant companion, I'll follow the path I have chosen to its end. We have some time before the others arrive if you'd like to talk, or as will I. Fuck you, I don't want to talk to you. Let's just move this quest along. Of that I have no doubt, and if ever we should appear to falter, it will only be because we are fatigued after the battle well fought. I thank you for your kind words. Now we have plans to make, do we not? I love that floor. It looks fucking amazing. Is that a floor that I could get for my house?
With your aid, we have weathered a brutal assault.
Can you change the floor? Yeah, you can change the floors of your house, apartment, and stuff like that, right? That floor would be awesome, I think. Is he sad?
Sorry I'm late, though I would not have been had anyone thought to notify me in advance.
Will you show housing? That'd be cool. You know what?
It was only with your aid that we weathered this assault. Without it, the Crystarium and all who dwell here would now be gone.
I do not have a house, but I do have an apartment. If you would like to see how I decorated it, I will gladly show you all.
Another perished. If there is anything else we can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. This is our home too, and we want nothing more than to keep it safe.
Okay. Before I end, I'll go home so you can see it.
We are blessed to have you with us. As for the attack itself, Vorthri may call it divine retribution, but Sin Eaters are creatures of instinct. A coordinated assault is unprecedented.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, in the absence of a light warden, there should have been no compulsion for lesser Sin Eaters to congregate here en masse. All of which points to a single, unavoidable conclusion.
That it was planned and Vothri had something to do with it.
These minions of light answer to a higher power.
And Vothri is that higher power, baby.
He who did claim kinship with them, who did boast of control, Not in idleness, 'twould seem, but in earnest. Lord Vorthry.
Of course it's Lord Vothry. Every paycheck they add new stuff that can make for house, which crafters can make or buy with currency. That's interesting that it played twice. Look at that. Is it proxy? Proxy? Patch, not paycheck. Do they really? I didn't know that. I know there's been tons of shit. Like, I keep looking every day because, like, I try to kind of... I made a huge mistake where I initially just started buying a whole bunch of shit and throwing it in the apartment, and then I was like, oh damn, this does not look good together. Like, maybe I should just like focus on one thing at a time. Like, do I want to put walls in here first? Like, what kind of walls? How do I want to design? And then start deciding on other things. Yeah. That's good. Housing, you know, housing. So I don't know if they do this in this one, but in Final Fantasy XI, the different things that you put in your house had an effect on you. Like, there were some things that you could get so you would get more like an XP bonus and stuff like that. I don't think they do that in this one, but so like when I played that one, you had to pick pieces like that looked nice, and you also had chests that actually stored shit in your house in there. So you had to pick things like that looked okay, but also gave you the benefits that you wanted.
Indeed. What I mistook for bluster was in fact the truth. The Sin Eaters are his to command. But if he imagines this show of force will convince us to bend the knee, he is sorely mistaken.
As he should be.
I take it your meeting in Yulmore did not end well.
You could say that, yes. But I am wiser for the experience nevertheless.
I would like to see how you move furnitures, etc., and decorate. I will definitely show you before we end for the day.
He has mastered a technique which allows him to enslave the minds of others. A fact I discovered when he attempted to use it on me.
That would go some way towards explaining the peculiar reverence afforded him by his subjects. There may feasibly be a handful of true believers among them, I suppose, but it would not surprise me if the vast majority were in his thrall.
And you know what? I really refused to believe that all those people were willing to do like what they're doing over in Yulmore. Like, they've got to know that people are getting fed. Like, they all know, like, if they're tired of living, they could just offer themselves up to the Sin Eaters. And they've got to know that, like, the people that are being, like, banished from the city aren't really being banished. They're being fed to the Sin Eaters. And I just could not accept that all of those people, beings, creatures, entities in that city were willing to accept that. I'm glad they said something.
I might well have joined them. But seeing his invitation for what it was, I sent a glamour in my stead. I rather doubt such tricks will avail me a second time, however.
Did you have any luck tracking down the Light Warden in Calusia?
Sadly, I have nothing to report on that front. What of Armorang?
After a fruitless few days scouring ruins, I resorted to asking the locals. While no one I spoke to had seen any sign of the Warden, I did uncover a possible lead. An abandoned mine in western Armorang. From what the Maud told me, it would be a perfect place to stay out of sight. Of course, I could never hope to explore such a labyrinth quickly or safely on my own, so I returned here.
Good call.
Even should we all join in the endeavor, an exhaustive search could take weeks, and with no guarantee of finding anything.
The Wardens harbor vast reservoirs of primordial light, do they not? Far beyond anything found in lesser Sin Eaters.
They do.
And isn't it true that the Oracle could see the light of a Sin Eater from miles away? Surely a Warden would seem like a blazing beacon by comparison.
Oh man. It's...
To the real Oracle of Light, I mean. The real Menphilia.
Is she gonna give up her life? Oh man, she is, isn't she? She's gonna do it.
If we travel to Armorang, to the south where she halted the flood, I could summon her back. What do you think?
Don't.
Don't what? Do what I can. What we both know is right.
Do not presume to know my mind. You have no idea what you're proposing.
But I do. I know why you never said anything. Because you thought you could keep me safe by keeping me in the dark. And maybe I thought so too. But I knew, Thancred. I always knew.
Oh, I see. I thought you were a rather underwhelming reincarnation, but it all makes sense now.
Damn.
The Oracle lies dormant within you, doesn't she? But to draw on her true power, you must become one, both body and soul. To wit, one being must consume the other. Who shall be the lucky winner?
This doesn't concern you, Ascian.
But it plainly concerns you. Which is why your heart is ready to burst out of your chest. Despite the raging tempest in your bosom, however...
In his bosom.
You have never once opened up to your young charge. Now, why would that be?
Punch him. Punch him.
Love.
Hi, Jeff. How are you doing today?
Well, I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Certainly more promising than any of your other suggestions. So, it's off to Armorang we go.
I'll meet you at the gates.
I'm in post Heaven's Ward quest at hell at the moment. You've got a few to go. What is Thancred's deal right now? Excuse me. I'm sorry to be so insistent, but I know this is the only way. If you're willing to give me a chance, come with us. I just did Zelfatol. Yeah, I don't remember names at all. At all. The only one that I know right now is Ramu, and it's only because Quicken was all up in his ass. That is the only one that I remember. And Shiva, just because I spent like several hours the other day dealing with Shiva. Oh, come on. Ramu shall forever be ingrained in my brain as that. Wiki says I have 16 left. Awesome. Awesome. The Seducer. Yep. Yep. And remember when we were doing those runs back to back, every single time that I did not get seduced, I died. ETA 8 hours. Props. Oh man, I'll be known as the ass eater, not the sin eater. Sorry for the wait. I'm ready now. This is depressing. Are you sure this is what you want to do? No matter what happens to me, I'm sure that I don't want to go back to being who I was. I want to be stronger enough to face my destiny. And I want to believe that I can play a part in saving this world. That was probably the best emote you could have posted, Jeff. I hope you can find it in yourself to believe it too. When you put it that way, how could we not? It is your decision to make. Just be sure that you are prepared when the time comes. If all are assembled, shall we depart? We'll follow your lead. What route would you have us take on this sad, sad journey that we're starting? About that, there's something I neglected to mention. Of course there is! I saw a Yulmoran airship coming in to land over Arang while I was on my way back to the Crystarium. No doubt the same vessel that bore Vothri's forces to Raktika. Meaning we can expect to encounter armed resistance on our journey through the region. Sure can. Right. Now, Nabath Arang lies in the southern reaches of Amarang, and there are two routes we can take to get there. The first is the eastern route, which would lead us past Mord Suk. The other is the western route, which would require us to pass through the hills of Amber. Minfilia and I took the eastern route last time. Yes, that's the more well-trodden path. It also makes it for easier traversal of the Nabath Severance. But we can't use it. Of course we can't. Of course we can't take the easy route. If we did, we'd need to cross the Severance from a point nearby the inn at Journey's Head. If the Yulmorans caught wind of our approach, it could very well bring them into contact with the inn and its patients, and we can be sure their activities would not meet with Vothri's approval. So what does Urianger switch sides? So something happens, and we meet him, and he's like, BT Dubs, you've noticed I have done this. I don't want to spoil for you, Jeff. It will make the journey more arduous, but I believe it would be safer to take the western route, which brings me to my proposition. Excuse me. While you make for the hills of Amber in the west, I'll draw the Yulmorans' attention elsewhere, to an arena in the east that I know to be uninhabited. That way, you'll have a chance at reaching Nabath Arang unopposed and without risk to civilians. I cannot deny that it's a sound plan, but nor can I allow you to go alone. My skills will make your task at least somewhat easier, will they not? I'll accompany you as well. It will afford us a chance to have a proper conversation. Okay, just tell me this. Is he the warrior of darkness that looks just like him in the gray robe in the post-Heaven Swords quest? Do you really want the answer? Because I do not know. Do you really want it? For real, Jeff? You're literally like right there to find your answer. And if I go with the others, I'm likely to say something Thancred will regret. Woo! I'm not spoiling it for you, Jeff. You're just gonna have to wait and see. You're almost there. You're literally gonna find out right before you go to your next thing. Fine, I'll trudge through. Well then, we'll leave the work of distracting Vothri's forces to you. The rest of us will take the western route and try to avoid attracting attention. With that in mind, I think it best that we follow the road from the bridges. We'll move faster with a solid path under our feet. We'll borrow a few Amaro for our own journey. I leave the rest to you, Minfilia. Thank you. I'll try not to disappoint. Girl! Girl. I really don't like where this is going. Like, I really don't like it. Where the fuck is Thancred? Oh, so I just gotta go across the bridge then? Alright. Oh, Thancred. South. Although, Jeff, do tell me when you finally find out who's who and all that stuff. Because you do get a reveal. Maybe not the one that you're thinking of, but you do get a reveal. But let me know when you get there. Thancred. There you are. The gate leading to Amarang is just up ahead. In all the time I've been here, I've never ventured into the Hills of Amber. Not that I'm particularly intimidated by new lands at this point, but we have more than enough reasons to be cautious as it is. Keep an eye on Minfilia for me, would you? She just walked off with you. Like, I can't help. I can't watch her. He ran off. I wanted to get on my chocobo. That bird looked amazing that I saw for half a second. It looked like he had fiery tips for his wings. That was pretty cool looking. Hardest. Off so soon, Mistress Flies. You've barely had time to recover from the battle. I know, I'm a busy woman. I got shit to do, places to be. Well, if you're certain, I'm hardly in a position to question you. That's right, let me go. Let's go, let's go.
Take comfort in the bonds you share. Accept the pain when the time comes to part. Press on, for joy and sorrow walk hand in hand. Beyond Mount Garrick lie the Hills of Amber, beneath which run hidden veins of mineral wealth. Or ran, at least. Mayhap they are spent. Or mayhap the ringing of hammers can yet be heard below.
So, if she invokes or whatever the other Minfilia, like, she's gonna die, right? Like she's going to cease to exist, and the other Minfilia will take her place, right? This place has been scarred by the flood too. Who can say what lies ahead? By whatever else this road may be, it is mine to travel. And I don't plan to take a moment of the time I spend upon it for granted. You know what, Fire? What? She is gonna die, right? Like, that's what's happening. She's dying. Like, going to have to keep playing and see what happens. Ah. What is this, a headpiece? Why did it not go in my... Because I've got all these shitters I forgot to, move out of my inventory. There. Now I've got room. God, that is awful. That was an awful looking headpiece. Okay, Thancred, let's go on. Gazing with interest at the nearby village. I take it you're seeing what I'm seeing? I see your beautiful face, Thancred. Finding a village when we're hardly 10 paces into the hills is a surprising stroke of luck, especially given our recent fortunes. But you won't hear any complaints from me. Let's see if the folk who live here can tell us what to expect from the road ahead. BT Dubs, I do have some of the extreme trials now. Ooh, awesome! Did you get to see the ponies that we all got on Saturday from the extreme runs that we did? With me, Darkness, Quicken, and Buckeye. Oh, they're lovely, aren't they? They're fucking gorgeous! I don't even know who the fuck I'm supposed to talk to. Seek out the talkative local. The talkative local's back here. We got a good drop rate on those ponies. We sure did. some of them, like, there were times where it was like, you know, we ran it like 15 times and nothing, and then all of a sudden it was like back to back to back. Like, we really did get very lucky. It happened a lot quicker than I anticipated. You sell? No, you are no merchant. But then why do I know your face? Oh, I remember you spent Ardbert Gold. I sure did, and you swindled me, you little fuck. Such a coin purse cracking. You are already a legend among Mord traders. You're a traveling merchant then. Can you tell us anything of this village? Of course, anything for valued customers. This place is Garik. Before the flood, it was home to many miners. After, not so many. Now none. So Master Genjen borrowed the village, made it into a trading post. Very convenient location. In which case, you all must be familiar with the local roads, correct? We're on our way to Nabath Arang ourselves. If we continue south from here, will we have any difficulties reaching it? Oh yes, great difficulty. The flood rent the stone and crushed the mines surrounding Nabath Arang. Only steep cliffs and collapsed tunnels remain. Steep cliffs are not a problem for me. I can jump off of those all day, every day. Oh no. But surely there must be some way. Do you think any of the other Mord might have some sort of hidden route? Perhaps. You ask, they tell. Tell for free even to friends of our best customer. Wonderful. Thank you for your help. Well then, best customer, let's see what information your reputation buys us. Let me tell you about my reputation. It's a good one. Oh, shit. Real? You wish to go to Nabath Arang? There was a way once, a gondola down from the cliffs, but it was built for those who had left something behind that they wished to retrieve. Now there is nothing left and no one to use it. You may search for it if you like, but I doubt that its rusted wires would bear your weight. Did he just call me fat? You hastily take down a memo regarding the gondola on a spare scrap of parchment. Like, he called me fat. He did. I doubt it would bear your weight. He totally did. I knew there was going to be someone in here. Oh, that's a surprise. Not many bound for Nabath Arang these days. I do know of a trolley that once went there. It used to travel between all the settlements and mines of the hills of Amber. It is locked behind a gate, however. I assume that will have kept it from being stolen or damaged, but it also prevents it from being of much use. You take down information regarding blah, blah, blah. Okay. One more person. Gongon's gonna have the answer, I bet. For Nabath Arang, airship is best. Nothing is faster than an airship. The Yulmorans have one, I hear. You can ask them to take you. Ooh, no. We can't ask them. We cannot ask the Yulmorans. Fire, I'm afraid I've learned little of use about how to reach Nabath Arang. The Yulmoran presence, though, that's another matter. Apparently, though their army is definitely in Arang, there have been no sightings of Yulmorans at the Hills of Amber. Perhaps we can take that as a sign of Alice's plan has borne fruit. Do you have any better luck finding us a route forward? Here you go. Here's the information I got. So these are our options. Well, what do you think? You're asking me? We could try the gondola, might die, but Can we get an airship anywhere? Not from Vothri, obviously. Gate aside, the trolley seems most feasible. Feasible trolley. Let's go with that one. It does seem to be the least risky of our options, and I can't imagine one gate is enough to thwart you. I'd like to know a bit more before we dash off in search of it, though. Perhaps Zunzun can offer some insight. Perhaps. Although I don't know why we can't just run there. Oh, valued customers. Were the other Mord of help? Kind of. Of a fashion. They had told us of a trolley that runs to Nabatharang at least. But am I correct in thinking that there was a reason you did not do so yourself when first we asked? Is Garuda Extreme something you need a Discord group for, or is it just keyboard face roll as usual? So you don't really need it if you're doing it with another group. That's the one with the feathers, right? Right? Yeah, you don't really need a Discord group for it. No. You'll be all right. The gate, you see, it is impassable. Before, there was a hulking thing of stone, the Talos. It opened the gate, they say, but none operates such a thing now. I do not even know if it yet exists. I do not know, but you should travel east to Mount Biren to Mount Biren Mines. That is where the trolley controls stand. I still see miners from there from time to time, and if anyone knows what happened to the Talos, it would be them. Thank you. You've been a great help. I love the pouches on his butt. I really do. We're off to Mount Byron then. Let's hope that someone will be there to answer our questions. Yes, let's. Let's go, let's go. Where is that exactly? Okay. That way. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think all of the extremes you don't really need a Discord group for the like Heaven's Ward ones and stuff. Like, yeah, I think they're all okay. As long as, you know, you read the instruction or like, you know, what to do, you don't really need it. And if you're queuing up for it, good luck. The scale of the track is impressive. I'll give them that. Now we only need to follow it until we come to the mines. Really, we had to stop just to talk about that? For the love of Jesus. Oh, my balls. They flipped me some tongue. Did you see that? That was the skill they used, slip of the tongue. Good God. I'm aggroing literally everything. Literally everything. Everything. Leave me alone. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Thancred? Bit of a mess, isn't it? But the mechanisms for dispatching the trolley are here, just as Zun said. Unfortunately, anyone who might know how to use them is not. We might wait for Zun's mysterious miners to appear, or have a look around and see if we can deduce anything useful in their absence. I'm in favor of the latter. Something near the entrance to the mines proper caught Yurianje's eye. Meet us there if you find anything. You got it. There is something here. A trolley car. The benches within suggest that this must have been a passenger car. Oddly enough, though it is clearly old, it appears to be well maintained. Clearly. An iron rail, eh? Flecks of rust adorn the rails, but they nevertheless appear sturdy enough to bear the trolley without issue. Oh, there's another thing around here somewhere. Where is it? What the fuck? If it takes me longer than 30 seconds to find it, I get upset. And like, I'm like, where is it? Is it inside the building? It is! Conspicuous cup. Is it warm? Cup is slightly warm, and a fair amount of tea, steeped over long, if the color is any indication, remains within. There's somebody here. I don't know where they are, but they are here. God damn it. God damn it. Alright, is it still aggroed on me? Nope. Okay, good. Ah, Fire, what hast thou discerned? There's somebody here! I don't know where they are, but they drinking some tea. Thine observations are consistent with mine own. But let us refrain from further discussion ere our comrades arrive. Ample evidence of recent maintenance and lukewarm tea beside. Levers for switching tracks look like they were in good condition, though I couldn't move them myself. No ordinary person could, I think. It is my belief that no person is meant to. This Talos beareth more than a passing resemblance to golems of the source. Nor doth it appear to be the sole example of its kind. The proliferation of Talos fragments, as well as the enormity of mechanisms here, suggest a considerable number were once in operation. Alas, this specimen and its fellows now lie lifeless and broken, and I know not how to repair them that they might facilitate our passage through the gate. And without the aid of the Talos, even if thou wert somehow able to unbar the trolley's path, we would still have no means of propelling it. We might not know how to repair the Talos, but someone must. Otherwise, why keep everything else in working order? Whoever's maintaining the cars and rails must know something that we don't. Let's ask them what it is, shall we? Talos equal rocket guys? I think so. Fire, I do believe you'll find a person of some interest skulking in the shadows behind the warehouses on the northwestern side of the tracks. Will I? While you two have a friendly chat, the rest of us will gently encourage those to the south to come out of hiding. Defend yourselves as necessary, of course, but do try to keep everyone in one piece. Off we go then. Off they go, guns a-blazing. Okay, let's, god damn it. Nope, I'm gonna keep running and I'm not gonna entertain that. I'm just gonna deal with whatever I need to deal with over here. There is no time. Nope, nope, nope. I might have to fight them now. Die, Desert Coyote. Excellent. Suspicious. Okay, good. It de-aggroed me. I was like, oh no! Wicked White! Where did you come from? Never mind that. You have no business here, of that I'm sure. Well, sir, you brought this on yourself. This dude's got a lot of health, like goddamn. And what is up with that coyote and my carbuncle? Like, Jesus. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Can red mages red? What's funny is that I knew what you said. I don't know. I haven't played Red Mage. I played it for 30 seconds. Like, just enough to unlock it. I don't know. Alright, where is Thancred? Hello, Thancred. I had to kill the guy that I investigated, so good to hear, he says. Okay. These two weren't much trouble either. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. We're not the brigands come to take what isn't ours. We're not stealing, bro. Do we honestly look like we need to steal? What, some rusted bits of iron? Don't be absurd. We're not here to rob you. A likely story. You look, well... You don't look normal, that's for certain. You don't have any wares, so you're clearly not merchants. Travelers never pass this way. The only reason you would come all the way out here is to strip the machinery for parts. Oh, Thaf, I have an idea. What if, once upon a time, a lovely lady of noble birth ventured forth in search of her lost loved, joined by her two most loyal servants, sworn to follow her unto world's end. On their journey they met a sorcerer as ancient as time itself. Moved by the lady's devotion, he offered to be their guide, and they turned up here somehow. What the fuck kind of story are you spinning? I could only assume you're being intentionally obtuse, but in the unlikely event that's a serious conjecture, no. I suppose I am a bodyguard of a sort, but we have rather larger concerns than fairy tale romances. Though I would fain hear more of these ageless sorcerer and his heroic deeds. Gods grant me strength. Same, Thancred. If I may, we're actually searching for a means by which to travel to Nabath Arang. We were hoping that the trolley here might offer a solution. I realize that we haven't gotten off to the best of starts, but if you would know anything about how we might get it working again. The trolley? The trolley. You should have led with that. We're always keen to discuss the trolley. We're both engineers in training, in fact. Jarek and Thaf at your service. Technically, I'm a miner and he does repair work, but our true passion is the trolley. We're working with a few other folks to get it up and running again. And before you ask, yes, it's true that there's little in need of transport these days, but that's no reason to consign a miracle of mechanical innovation to dust. The mere sight of it traveling the track once again would make hearts sore, mark my words. You'll hear no argument from us. What progress have you made thus far? Not as much as we'd like, truth be told. Well, is there anything we could do to assist you? We could gather materials or help put pieces together. Girl, shut the fuck up. It's a sight more complicated than that, I'm afraid. if you spoke with Magnus, you'd understand. He's the only one with full knowledge of the trolley's operation. I suppose you could speak with him if you'd like. We'll introduce you. Now we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of stupid errands. Thanks, Minphilia. Very well, our options are limited, and if this Magnus can explain whatever is preventing the trolley from being restored, I'd like to hear it. Sorry, I had to cough. Right, it looks like you'll be following us back up to Twine then. Making me do chores, that's literally all they ever do. Some stupid, like, go collect rocks, go grab some grass, fill this bucket of water. If you're ready, we can leave right now. Though you haven't seen another fellow around here, have you? I thought he'd have come out by now. I may have killed him. Oh, shit. I'll have a look just in case. You go on ahead, Thaf. All right, looks like it'll just be you lot and me then. Try not to let anything take a bite out of you on the way out of the rail yard. One sec, I gotta sneeze or cough or something. Oh, that was a twofer, a sneeze and a cough, a snuff. Get a drink. All right. So we are gonna do this first. We're gonna open this. See what cool shit we got. Ovum wool tunic of casting. I feel like I'm not going to like what it looks like. It's not bad. It is not bad. We'll take it. And let's run the hell out of here. But I prefer real Ein's heart. I mean, in a snazzy color, that could be nice. Yeah, it could be. I think it'd be really neat looking in white, depending on what all dyes when you dye it. And in black. Perhaps blue. For the love of Jesus. Forest Hakos? Forest, I don't know how to pronounce that. Rakos? Jesus. Damn, that's smart. Did he have to thump me so hard? I'll be feeling that for the next fortnight at least. Are you talking about Thancred beating your ass? Not to be done about it now, though. I've pointed your overeager companions in the right direction, and they've gone on ahead, so we need to get moving. Normally, we walk atop the tracks, but seeing as the young lady has a much shorter stride, that's more perilous a route than I'm comfortable suggesting. Wouldn't want anyone falling through the gaps. Worst quests so far are where you talk to Alphino, then the quest makes you go to a different city to talk to him when he was standing right there, and then make you talk to him back at the original place. Why? Of course, because back in the day, it was just a filler to fill up your time. Thanks so much for that resub. Or, yeah, thanks so much for that sub. Proxy, very much appreciated. Oh, Jeff, by the way, I saw you did do your resub like 8 hours ago off stream. Thank you so much for that as well. Very much appreciated. Of course, the low road presents other dangers, but having been on the receiving end of your friend's blows, I'm not worried on that account. Alrighty. Let's dodge as much as I can. I don't feel like fighting shit right now. I have aggroed everything, and I'm continuing to aggro everything. Excellent. Just what I wanted. Oh, you almost dead. Ovum Billy. Dead. Wait a moment. I think I hear something. Oh, that's something. All right, run. Wait, what are you talking about? We're not running. We're gonna kill it. Jesus. Settle down, dude. There we go. Now I just gotta go catch his ass. Where you at? Oh shit, is he like up on the tracks? Fuck, I hope not. Damn it, I'm gonna have to fight more shit. Okay, let's do this. I feel, yep, two mobs. Excellent. I am prepared. Probably could have stood there and eaten that, but why? We practice mechanics all the time. We'll do them all the time. Sorry about that. I'll admit I didn't expect this route to be quite so fraught with danger. We're nearly to Twine though, so we should make it without further incident. Guys, remind me when I get there to attune. Attune. Fire, don't forget to attune. Fire, hey, when you get to Twine, you should attune. Fire, you see that giant aetheryte? You should attune. Attune. Maybe if I say it, I won't forget. Okay, attune. Ignore the quest and attune. There we go. Excellent. Thaf, with your open back shirt. This is it. Welcome to Twine. The original dwellings were built to house those laborers tasked with building the track. Over time, miners came to seek their fortunes, and that's what made the town grow to what you see before you today. But it was still the trolley that brought them here. As you've doubtless noticed, the track goes to the very heart of the town. It was the heart of the town back when the trolley still carried everyone home at the end of each day in the hard day in the mines. Now there is no trolley, nor much work to be had in the mines, for that matter. The only residents that remain are the destitute, the delusional, and those with nowhere else to go, or so they say. Great! That should give you some indication of what to expect when you meet Magnus. As I said, it will help you understand why he can't go get the why we can't get the trolley running. Just don't expect too much aside from that. Great. Well, that's encouraging, but I don't see why that we have much choice. Let's go and meet the man. Yes, let's go meet the man, the myth, the legend of Magnus. Magnus? Who are you supposed to be? Never seen the three of you in my life. Plus, Alphino is dense as hell. His sister has put it all together. Or the four of you. Wicked White, if you're going to bother me, at least have the damn courtesy to stand still. Who the fuck are you talking about? Me thinks this one is deep in his cups. Can we skip it? Skip what? These are my thoughts, Magnus. Or these are my guests, Magnus. We ran into them at the mine. They're looking for a way to reach Nabatharang, and so they came to ask about the trolley, you see. What? There's nothing in Nabatharang, not anymore. And especially not for frail little girls. Give it up. No, we must reach Nabatharang. I must. Ah, so you have your heart set on it. The world doesn't care. The place is a ruin, nothing more. And you're not getting there in the trolley. That thing doesn't run on hopes and dreams. We're not fools. It's necessity that drives us to Nabatharang. If you insist that the trolley is not an option, at least tell us why. I'm sick of people asking me about the blasted thing. Leave me be. I'd be like, all right, bye. Like, I would. We'll speak outside. Nope, wrong person. He only said that because he thinks I'm weak, and he's right. But I can't be. I won't be forever. There has to be some way. I must find it. You have to admit, going into the ether and back did wonders for Minfilia's complexion. Oh, I'm sorry. I was stuck in my own head again. It's clear that Magnus has no intention of helping us, but perhaps we should ask the other residents. They may know something of the trolley. I'll take the north side of town. Let me know if you learn anything. Thancred, art thou truly content to stand witness to fate's course and take no part? This isn't a matter of fate, Urianger. It's about choice, and I've had years to decide where I stand. Minfilia has spent too long in chains already. I would not shackle her again by making my hopes known. It is for her to choose what shape her destiny will take. It is for me to stay silent, to protect her, teach her, and stand by her. That at least I can do for her. But you didn't answer the question. So be it. Come, let us make our own inquiries. Yes, let's. Who do we have to talk to? Seek out a talkative resident of Twine. This one looks talkative. Oh, there you are. You'll be pleased to know that I got our friend back home with no trouble, and he's just fine. He was a bit shaken up, is all. And you, what did Magnus have to say? Yo, that drunkard? He is not great. Who is this, and what are you wearing? That is a nice outfit. Look at that. I did have the faint hope that your need might prompt him to action where our interest has not. But I suppose that was foolish of me. I'm sorry that we couldn't be of help, though. I could at least show you the trolley car before we leave, if you like. The trolley car we have, if you like. You could give it a stroke or two. It has some very smooth wood. Damn. You mean to say you're not giving up? Even knowing that Magnus is Magnus? Nah, we're not giving up, bro. I don't see much point in your being stubborn about it, though perhaps stubbornness is exactly what the situation calls for. Can't forge iron without an anvil, after all. I can't imagine that anything you try will work, but if you're certain, you can help me make preparations in the event that it does. To that end, take this toolbox. We're going to inspect the rails. I'll have a look along the tracks for anything that's in need of repair. You bring the tools and be ready to hand them to me whenever I stop to work. What? Just gonna follow you and give you tools? Okay. That's a quest I could get behind. Can I continue just running on this? Is this okay? Like, I can't fall through. Okay, I can't. Good. Good, good. Jarek? Open the toolbox next to Jarek. You got it, sir. You open the box, revealing the proud array of lovingly maintained tools within. Brilliant! Now, if you could hand me what I need as I work, that would be a help. In this case, well, this bolt is loose for one matter. We can't have that. I need to tighten it. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to pick out tools. A ragged cloth, a mid-sized wrench, a vicious-looking saw. I think a wrench. Thank you. This one will do nicely. Okay, okay. Now give me one moment and... I thought it was going to actually have me, like, do something else. I don't see any other problems here, so let's continue along the track. I thought it was going to be some kind of, like, mini game where I have to, like, you know, use the tool or some shit. All right, Derek. Toolbox. You sent down the you set down a tool, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're quite handy to have around, you know. As to the lamp here, these aren't often necessary these days, but if we're going to do this, we might as well do it properly. And if by some miracle the night returns, as it did in Lakeland, well, it's a nice thought. Anyhow, a bit of this post seems to have splintered. Where its lamp is to be lit or not, whether its lamp is to be lit or not, we wouldn't want these little pieces of wood jabbing the next person who comes through here to do maintenance. I'll need to sand it down a bit. Oh, fuck. A bulky saw, a file. Okay, got it. This is not as hard as I thought it was gonna be. Thank God. Yes, a wood file is perfect. Let me even this out. That should do it. I'll bring some varnish along next time to finish the job. I haven't spotted any other problems, so we can move along now. Unless you'd like to take a view of the tracks from here for a bit longer. It's breathtaking, I know. Mining has always been the primary vocation of folks in the hills of Amber, you see. But after a certain point, they had dug up everything that could easily be reached and carried back by manpower alone. It was then that the Nabath Empire struck upon the idea of the Talos, which they had seen at work abroad. At great expense, the Nabath brought the Mistal engineers who specialized in Talos here to the hills. And wouldn't you know it, the mining industry picked up right again. Twine itself sprung up around that time, as a matter of fact. It was named after the entwining of tales, a fruitful cooperation between the native Ronzo and the newly come Mistal. But that, like so much else, fell apart in the wake of the flood. The Mistal left, taking their knowledge with them. It was 15 years ago that the last of them, the folks from Daedalus Stoneworks, took off for Yulmore. And now, no one remains that can repair and operate the Talos. But there's no use in lamenting on what can't be changed. And there's one more thing we need to do while we're out here, so we might as well get to it. Vultures occasionally make their nests on the tracks, you see, and it falls to us to remove them when they do. The creatures are angry when disturbed, which is natural, but nevertheless a danger to anyone passing by. It's not my favorite task, to be honest with you. As you may have noticed, I'm not terribly suited to confrontation. That said, would you follow the tracks north and remove any nests you find for me? I'll keep an eye on things from here. Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it. You jerk. I'll just keep an eye on it from here. So helpful. I'm gonna have to kill the vulture, right? Ah, you pesky vulture. I'm sorry that I removed your babies, but pesky vulture. Alright, I see another nest. I'd be so furious if I fell. Oh my god. And where is that last nest? Be it oh no. Further, Jesus. Stop making me run, game. Oh, shitballs. I move my hand. I'm not on the home row on the keyboard. And we're done. Oh, vultures have been removed. Or vulture nests have been removed. I hope what's-his-face enjoyed the show. Because he, you know, stayed back to watch from over there. Jarek. Or Jerk. That's his new name, Jerk. Thank you. That should be everything taken care of. In return for your help, I'll tell you a bit more about the trolley. Nothing that can get it started again, though. As I said, the only people who knew how to repair the Talos are long gone. When they left, the life began to bleed out of the town. The trolley's tracks rusted, and its cars fell into disrepair. Now, I was born in Twine, raised there. My first word was trolley, damn it. And those were the worst years of my life. But then about 7 years passed, Magnus and his wife returned to us. Magnus is a real, proper trolley engineer, and perhaps he would never have left in the first place if it hadn't been for his son. As you're well aware, Amph-Arang is hardly the safest place, and Magnus wanted his child to grow up away from its dangers. It didn't help in the end. The Sin Eaters got the boy. Isn't that always the way? The child had always said that someday he wanted to see Magnus's trolley running again, so in his memory they returned to Twine, started fixing those rusted rails and broken cars, and it was all going well for a time. Wicked White. Vultures? Are they back for revenge? Never mind, I don't want to find out. Off he goes. And we'll just go back to town. That's sad. No wonder he's drinking. I wonder if his wife is gone now too, and that's what made him like kind of give up. Because there was no mention of his wife other than they returned here. And they kind of left us on a cliffhanger in the story. Nice work out there. And now you know the story of the trolley. Won't do you much good without the Talos, though. If there was even a single one that still functioned, things might be different. But, well, here we are. Indeed, here we are. One second. Sorry about that. Okay. Not that it'll do any good, but we do have a Talos we've been meaning to repair. I can show you if you'd like. It'd certainly be nice to hear something other than Magnus's griping for a change. Well, that's good news. Why didn't y'all lead with that? Truly a most vexing state of affairs. I thought mayhap a closer examination might yield something of value. I see. The means to build Talos stone by stone are lost to us, 'tis true, but here before us slumbers a most fine specimen. Indeed, were it not for a few minor failings, it would be in working condition. It will likely require not but a few modest repairs and a suffusion of ether. Well, if you think you can get the thing up and running, far be it from me to stop you, but what exactly do you reckon is the problem? I should stress that I've performed only the most cursory of examinations, though such arcane constructs are not wholly unfamiliar to me. As I did suspect from the first, it is a host to a network of veins through which ether floweth freely. Or so it would, were it not for several fractures which now impede said flow. How in the hells did you get all that from just a glance? I take it you've thought up a solution as well, then. To bridge these fissures requireth a material slightly conductive to ether. Once in place, I believe it will be possible to restore the Talos to life. Talos. Might I prevail upon thee to acquire that which we require? Not far beyond the walls of twine dwelleth a creature of living stone, the debitage. Full sure am I that stone from such a being would prove most suitable to our needs. Very good. I shall have Thancred and Mephilia attend me in the remaining preparations. I spied but 3 obstructions to the flow of ether in the Talos, and thus should I ask you to provide 3 stones of the debitage. All else will be made ready upon thy return. I guess we's gonna go kill 3 of those rock guys. Hello, Proxy. Did you dip for a minute? I do believe it's these guys. Yep. Of course it is. Oh, shitballs. That's 1 down. There be 1 right here. Excellent, excellent. One to go. This wasn't bad at all. I thought it was going to be tougher. I don't know why I thought it was going to be tougher, but I did. Can I jump through here? Bummer. Bummer. Massive bummer. Thancred and Mephilia will return ere-long with the remaining supplies we require. Didst thou succeed in procuring stone from the debitage? Of course I did. I wouldn't be back here if I didn't. Fine specimens, one and all. You have my thanks. We need now but wait for Thancred and Menphilia's return. From end to end, the paths by which ether may flow through the Talos have been duly mended. but require a sufficient endowment. You got this, Urianger. You got it, Urianger. However you say your name. It's not moving. Strange, the core refuseth to stir. I fear the condition of this Talos is more dire than I previously surmised. As a heart driveth blood through a man's veins, so doth the core ether throughout this massive frame. Failing its repair or replacement, the Talos cannot be restored. So it was the heart after all. Thou didst foresee this outcome? Well, no, not exactly. We'd never gotten this far in trying to repair it, so we had no way of knowing the heart was the real problem. We tried to find another, in case things turned out as they are now, but... Jarek? This really isn't my story to share. Please, Jarek, if something went wrong, maybe we can help. Here comes the sad story. All right. After all that you've done for me, I suppose it's the least I can do. Pray tell. Do tell us. Do tell us. Right then, the Talos. Their hearts cannot be made of just any stone. You need a special sort with sufficient ethereal conductivity. Both it and the other materials used in the construction of Talos bodies are mined in the same place. Which is where, Jarek? That place, of course, being here, the Hills of Amber. And it was 3 years ago when she... I can't. I'm sorry. But you'll have to hear it from Thaf or someone else. When she what? Back to the tavern, then. Who's she? And she who what? It's gonna be a fucking sad tale, I bet. F? Still here, eh? You can ask again, but the answer's the same. Our trolleys are... What? God's damn it, Jarek. You could have at least finished so I wouldn't have to clean up your mess. Seeing how you made such quick progress in fixing that Talos and all, he was probably thinking you could help change things around here. And I think he may be right. Gather your friends, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Here it comes, sad story.
Magnus's wife was a miner, you know. Greatest prospector there ever was. When the golem heart started failing, she was the first to head out in search of more.
Uh-huh.
Problem was, most of the veins ran dry ages ago, and finding fresh ones to tap's only gotten harder. But she wasn't one to be deterred. She just kept digging deeper and deeper. And then the mine collapsed.
Oh, Jesus. Called it, though.
We labored day and night to clear away the rubble, but it took us 2 months to find her. To find her body.
Jesus.
Magnus has never been the same since.
Where is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Ah, yes, well, if he's not here, there's only one other place he'd be.
At her grave. Of course. For fuck's sakes.
God! Oh, you again. How many times must I tell you? The trolley won't run! We'd be better off dismantling the damn thing and selling the parts for scrap. Now, piss off back to wherever you came from. And don't let me catch you around here again.
Jeez.
What were their names?
My son was named Skuli. My wife, Agna.
You lost everything. Everything.
Being here with them, it beats going home. Home stopped being home when I lost them. I thought to try and drown my sorrows, but somehow the bottle's never deep enough.
No bottle is. Believe me, I know.
You've lost someone too?
Not like you. Not my own flesh and blood. I grew up an orphan, so I never really knew what family meant.
Well, that's sad too, Jesus.
Not until I met a man who offered to take me in and make me his pupil. He was a kindly soul, always looking out for me, like a father. Not that I appreciated that at the time, or anything else for that matter. But I finally had a family. And then I robbed a young girl of hers. I did my best to make amends, to offer her comfort. But the more I look back on it, the more I realize just how inadequate my efforts were. I let her down. That is why I refuse to let her legacy die. In the end, all we can do is press on, for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. And that requires your Talos. Please, Magnus. You are our only hope of reaching Nabarth Areng.
Yeah.
What rubbish.
I would love for just one happy thing to happen. Literally, just fucking sadness and despair. Good God.
She's not gone. No matter what you say or believe, she's not. We can still bring her back.
Tell her you don't want her to do it. Fucking, that ain't grid. I see the point of like not telling her what to do and all that stuff, but for the love of God, sometimes somebody needs to hear the freaking words. Full well do I know the pain of loss and how heavily it can weigh on one's heart. Nevertheless, there is but one way forward. We must needs procure a new heart for the Talos. Staff, knowest thou any location wherein we might find the stone we require? No matter how scant the possibility, we would seize it. I told you near all of the veins were tapped dry years ago, though I suppose if you really wanted to try, you may find something at Nuvi's leavings. It was opened well before the Talos became commonplace, which is why the mining there was never quite as deep. When you get there, look for Guthchan and tell him I sent you. But don't be surprised if he tells you the same thing. Thine assistance is most appreciated. I think it best Thancred join thee in this search. Though he would be quick to deny it, his heart is in turmoil and his thoughts clouded. It would be unwise to ignore his distress. Yup, there is nothing worse than going through something and nobody being there. That is the worst. Oh, looky who it is! It's Buckeye! Let's give Buckeye a little wave. Oh god, let's spell it right. Talk to Thancred. Off to somewhere, are you? At last, a lead on the stone. We need to power the Talos. I can't very well have you go on your own. Lead the way! I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nuvi's leavings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so, all right. I promised that I would show somebody my apartment. So we're going to do that real quick before I forget. Proxy, are you here? Are you alive? I'm assuming you're here. I think I see you. Let's looky. Yeah, you're still here. Okay, good. So this is my apartment. Oh, Jesus. It's a pain in the balls to like look around and stuff, but there you go. This is my apartment. So I added some walls and stuff and I didn't finish this part here, but we'll just ignore that. But this is it. Have my bed and all my decorations. So, and you had asked about how to move stuff. Oh, shitballs, pushing the wrong buttons. Hold on, I gotta remember because it's a pain in the ass. It is not. It's fucking here somewhere. Where is it? How the fuck do I activate the housing guide? Is it here? No, it's here, right? Come on, Fire. Fire. There it is. Housing. Indoor furnishings. I don't have any outdoor ones, so I can't really, you know, do anything with that. So let's just say I wanted to put this flower pot down. You just move it around. And then if you want to rotate it, you do this one, and then you rotate it however you want it. And then I don't want this here, so I'm gonna put it back in my storage. And that's that. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you're building stuff sometimes, or like when you're putting stuff down. Like I had a bitch of a time creating this little loft here and the stairs. Like I still haven't figured out how to do all that yet. I have a couple little paintings. I think I have one. There's a dragon wing one. I can't remember what that one's called. And then I have just that drawing that Alphino did. I have another painting somewhere in my storage. I think it's of Estinian, if I recall correctly. Let's look, let's look. I may have hidden it at this point where it's located like in the house. Let's see. Marble mannequin sofa. Where is it? Spin Ryu's wing. That's the name of the painting. Azure Dragoon. That'd be Estinian's painting, but I don't really have a spot for it right now. But that's the only other painting that I have. I did not want it in my inventory. I want it in my storage. There we go. But that's it. That's my house so far. Or my apartment so far. So. Alrighty, so that being said, please don't run off right away. I am going to be ending my stream here in just a second. I am only, just a reminder, I am only streaming Monday through Friday now at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 8:30 Eastern Standard Time each day. Sometimes a little longer, especially on Fridays. I don't have any like special things that I'm going to be doing anytime soon. I'm trying to think up something, but I'm not quite there yet. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do when we hit 150 followers. I think we're at 119 today. Thank you everybody for, the bits, chatting, watching, being here with me, hanging out. I very much appreciate it. Thank you also Proxy for the sub, Jeff for the sub. Very much appreciated. We're going to go ahead and raid Graveminders. They're playing Final Fantasy. I haven't watched them at all other than to see that someone was online playing Final Fantasy. So let's go spread the love that way. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow.